Did you take any photographs of the damage, sir?
Yes, we did.
Do you have them?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
May I see them, please?
And the interesting thing about the eggs at the rear is that they could only have been thrown over the fence, over our back fence, by someone in the second floor of this apartment building. By the time we were done cleaning up, it had to have been about 4 o'clock in the morning. And you don't want to leave eggs to sit overnight. So we made sure to clean them up as best we could.
I'm looking at these photographs, quite frankly. What do you want to show me with regard to this photograph?
Would you like me to step up?
Oh, there's an egg in the flower pot. I see.
That's where it must have ricocheted off the step there, or off the wall.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Hi. I am Patricia Kennedy, and Patricia Dodge Kennedy, and I live in apartment D, which is on that diagram over there. On the evening, which he is the plaintiff is referring to, my husband and I did have a few people over.
Who was your husband?
This gentleman right here. We did have a few people over, and after midnight, a police officer did come to our house. I had a lengthy conversation with him and explained to him how we've been harassed by these people. The officer has been to our house on numerous occasions as a result of numerous times these people have called and complained about noise. Now, noise to these people are me and my husband and maybe 2 other people sitting on our porch speaking in the tone that I have right now. This is Roy, my downstairs neighbor. He lives below us, and he has a 5-month-old baby and has never heard us at all. And
that's not true, Your Honor.
And on the evening that the officer came to my house, I had people over, and once the officer left, I told people to leave. There was about 8 people there. I walked my friends downstairs, went around the building, over where the parking lot is, and said goodbye to my friends, and they drove away. And I was walking back around, and I saw the cops coming back down my street. So I walked up and asked what was going on, and they were speaking to Mr. Baker. Then I went upstairs to my house, to my apartment, and my husband and I went to bed. About 20 minutes later, there's a knock on my door. Meanwhile, I'm sleeping. Knock on my door, and I get up to answer it. And it is an officer, tells me to put my hands behind my back. He is arresting me for a citizen's arrest for vandalism, on the word of Mr. Baker. So I was taken to the Fullerton Police Department and was held there for an hour and was arrested, fingerprinted, on a citizen's arrest. And then I went to court, and there was no case.
Did you drop a case that you had filed against the defendant?
It wasn't up to me, Your Honor. It was a citizen's arrest, and it was the district attorney's office that dropped the case. They were pursuing the case.
They rejected it.
We sought recourse through the civil court, which is why we're here today.
Well, I understand that. Did you speak to the district attorney?
No, they didn't contact me at all.
So they just dropped the case completely?
Presumably, they have a heavy caseload, and they didn't see
well,
fit to
that's
pursue
also
it.
a conclusion. But you never told anyone that you wanted to drop this case?
That's right.
Okay, it was the district attorney that made that judgment?
Yes.
Miss Dodge, Mr. Baker says that he saw you throwing eggs at his house. Someone clearly threw eggs at his house based upon these photographs.
But it was not me.
He says it was you.
It wasn't me.
I watched her out of the hatch, Your Honor. I don't know who else it could have been.
Me.
It's a very quiet neighborhood. We don't get too many people coming around throwing eggs in the middle of the night for no reason.
It's not a quiet neighborhood. We live on 2 major cross streets.
It's not since they moved in, Your Honor. It used to be a quiet neighborhood.